Yo guys, what's up? I'm Will Scully with AudioSavings.com. We're here at Namm 2016 at one of my favorite booths, some of my favorite converters built. We've got Will with Burl Audio, and he's going to take us through a brand new unit that just dropped this year.
That's right, thank you so much, Will. The mothership is really what everyone knows Burl for, and it's really the flagship product. So what we've done this year is taken the technology of the B80 mothership, and now we've turned it into the B16 mothership, which is a 2-slot chassis with an internal power supply. You have the same BAD4 card, which is a Burl analog digital card. You have the BX1 transformers, beautiful analog sound on input, and you also have the same cards, which is the BDA8. That is an 8-channel output card, so you can really mix and match. You can also choose your motherboard if you want Digilink, Dante, Maddie, or the DigiGrid, sound grid by Waves. So right here we have the brand new B16. We're at the Namm show 2016, and we're happy to present this new product. We think people are going to really love it. We've already been getting a ton of interest, and I'll leave it at that. Thank you so much, Will.
That's incredible, Will. And then tell me, are these the same converters that are the same chips that you would get in these guys down here? Is that correct? In the other mothership? Okay, good. And then what actual chips or converters are you using in these rigs?
They're the AKM converter chips you'd actually find in a lot of other converters. So where the magic comes from all the Burl sound is not so much from the actual converter chip, but it's from the analog design. Yeah. As I was just showing you that 4-channel input card, it's a huge, robust circuit path. So you have custom transformers, and there's no capacitors in the signal path, and everything's Class A. So this is actually what sets us aside. It's the analog technology.
That's right. You know, you guys have, as a matter of fact, let's go take a look at it. You've got quite an analog path on this thing. This blew me away, by the way. And is that the back?
This is the rear of the BAD4 card, which you would see from the rear of the mothership. This slides into the chassis. It's a modular build. It's very nice and heavy, and we have these BX1. This is really my favorite part of the whole thing. The BX1 transformer. It's a very linear, very high headroom transformer. It's proprietary, made in the United States. Everything we do is of the top, no compromise build quality, and just total labor of love.
Yeah, no kidding. I picked it up. I was like, wow, this thing weighs like 12 pounds. Some serious circuitry. Now, how much of this path is actually analog?
So you have the input here, and it goes analog all the way till here, which is our AKM chip, wherein this is the digital back end. So as you can see, we're primarily, interested in the analog side, and that is what gives it that special sound that people love. Why Blackbird Studios just came on board and bought an 80x80 system. People are, getting rid of their tape machines, because the sound is so good here. Some people argue even better than tape.
I mean, that's quite a statement. I like that, though. It's a lot of work to go to tape, but to get that kind of sound and feel, that you get from tape is to achieve that. Usually, people are willing to go that extra mile. But if your converters and your Burl system sounds just that good, it's that warm and analog. Maybe you can skip the tape and go to the box. After all, I was going to ask you. Someone had mentioned, is that your office over there, the cabin or the barn?
Yeah, that's the Burl barn. We call that Burley Acres. That's 2.5 acres up in the Santa Cruz Mountains with the redwoods up there. It's really beautiful. We used to have a recording studio down in town in Santa Cruz, and there was a fire in the building. And the owner of the company, Rich, had basically took out some insurance money, and he put down a down payment on that land, and so that's a dream come true for us. I call it it's really like a success story in the making. So we work really hard at what we do. We have a tremendous amount of passion and integrity to do the very best we can. We're up there in the barn, as we said, in Burley Acres in the redwoods, and just really doing whatever we can to make the very best product for the top professionals in the world. Artists like Stevie Wonder, who came by the other day. That's our goal. We're shooting for that level, not for the mid-range consumer professional. It's the top end, all the best you can possibly get. So we have put that into everything we do.
Yeah, if you want to be the best, you got to get the best gear. It's kind of the way it goes. So cool. Will, thank you so much. What a pleasure it is to hang out with you guys and check out all the wonderful stuff that Burl has coming out this year. Hey, thanks for hanging out with us, guys. I'm Will Scully, bringing you your Namm 2016 coverage.